Hey guys. A while back I've shown you a couple of different techniques for vocal compression specifically, how sometimes I ride the vocal a lot. I'll use the automation in Pro Tools for that. And last week on the show, Umberto mentioned that he does it on a console. So I thought we'd revisit this concept a little bit and expand on it. And I've chosen a band called Loquat, and the song is called Monsters. Kylie Swinson is the lead vocalist, a good friend of the show's. Anthony Gordon is on bass and did a lot of the recording and producing. You might want to check it out on YouTunes. I think it's YouTunes. Don't edit that out, Will. Leave that in. I lost my train of thought. Let's go right to it, guys. Here's the track, the way it appears on the record.
So tightly, tell me, is the only choice to hurry through
Okay, guys, the two tracks you see, the top one is what we're going to use to show you the automation. They're identical. This one is showing you the compression. They're not playing at the same time. So here's the track soloed with compression.
Why are these thoughts wound so tightly? Tell me, is the only choice to hurry?
And then in the mix, I also added a little bit of this guy. I want to show you this because this is my new favorite plug-in. This is with the vocal writer after it.
Why are these thoughts wound so tightly? Tell me, is the only choice to hurry?
Man, that's sweet. Okay, now this is just with. I'm gonna spend a little more time on this guy. This is just with me writing it in. Let me play it for you one time without anything. I guess we'll go back and use this one, Will.
Why are these thoughts wound so tightly? Tell me, is the only choice to hurry?
Okay, now that's with nothing. This is with the automation.
Why are these thoughts wound so tightly? Tell me, is the only choice to hurry?
Now let's take a little section and let's nuke the automation for just this little section. See if we can hear a difference.
Why are these? Why are these? Why?
You know, I might have picked too much. Check this little section here.
Why?
Hear the end of the why. She does this really cool little, I don't know, I loved it when I heard it. So this is without it.
Why?
That sounds kind of straight across the note, and I like bringing it up.
Why?
Now it got a little louder without the automation. Don't let that throw you off. Now here's this section without automation.
Are these?
The end of the R, I didn't like that, so I worked around that. Watch this.
Are these?
See how the energy, we found little spots in the vocal that just have beautiful little nuances that the sum of which contribute to the overall vibe and feel of the song. check this section. Let's do it without any automation.
That's one so tightly. That's one so tightly.
I'm not sure what she's saying. Thought so, something tightly, but this little section right in here, watch it without automation.
That's one so tightly.
Now watch it with it.
That's one so tightly. That's one so tightly.
Dun, 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 like dun, dun, dun. That beat now has emphasis. Watch.
That's one so tight.
Without it,
That's one so tightly.
it's just kind of linear. So we created a little bit of excitement, but at the same time, we're finding those little nuances that make her uniquely her. I try to do that with all the vocalists I work with.
That's one so tightly.
Just has a vibe to it. Here's another little section without automation.
Is the only choice to. Is the only choice to.
Now in your mind, think about, okay, I just heard that. What would I do? Well, the second half of the phrase doesn't have the impact that it should, so watch.
Is the only choice to. Is the only choice to.
Now the second half now picks up and it has impact. Without it,
Is the only choice to. Is the only choice to.
now just for comparison, let's see what the compressor did with that.
Is the only choice to. Is the only choice to.
That's not bad. Compressor's a lot smarter than we think sometimes, but this is money in the bank.
Is the only choice to. Is the only.
So I think you guys are catching on. If you want to hear more and want me to show more nuanced things that I do, let me know. I just wanted to give you a feel for with the compressor and vocal writer, which is incredible, or with nothing other than writing the automation in. I tried to make sure that our levels were pretty close. Sometimes when I take the automation off, the levels go crazy. But also too, now don't be afraid to add a little bit of compression. Let's see if we can do this on the fly, Will, if this works out.
Why are these fats ones so tight? Why are these fats ones so? Why are these fats ones so tightly? Tell me, is the only choice to hurry?
That's not bad, guys. Check that out. All right, next week.